Hey guys, how's it going? So I have breaking news. President Trump has just signed an executive order relating to the Second Amendment. And I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Christy Turtel from the Heller Foundation. As I was working on my truck out there, she sent me a text, said breaking news. I said, really? She emailed it to me, so we're bringing this all to you right now. And this is not yet available on whitehouse.gov at the time of recording this, so you guys are getting it here. Real quick, let's see what President Trump's doing regarding the Second Amendment. I hope it's good, don't you? Protecting Second Amendment rights. And you can see right here, Executive Order 27 of 2025. By the authority vested in me as President by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered. Section 1, Purpose. The Second Amendment is an indispensable safeguard of security and liberty. It has preserved the right of the American people to protect ourselves, our families, and our freedom since the founding of our great nation. Because it is foundational to maintaining all other rights held by Americans, the right to keep and bear arms must not be infringed. I agree with that. Section 2, Plan of Action. A. Within 30 days of the date of this order, the Attorney General shall examine all orders, regulations, guidance, plans, international agreements, and other actions of executive departments and agencies to assess any ongoing infringements of the Second Amendment rights of our citizens and present a proposed plan of action to the President through the Domestic Policy Advisor to protect the Second Amendment rights of all Americans. Wow, that's pretty sweeping, and that could dig through a lot of nuanced stuff that's been slowly but surely chipping away at our natural right to keep and bear arms. I'm thinking of sanctions right now. I'm thinking of previous rules by administrations, ATF, maybe sanctions against certain types of firearms. All kinds of things are going through my head right now. Let's continue. B, in developing such proposed plan of action, the Attorney General shall review, at a minimum, I, all presidential and agencies' actions from January 21st to January 25th that purport to promote safety but may have impinged on the Second Amendment rights of law-abiding citizens. I. Rules promulgated by the Department of Justice, including by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, here we go, from January 21st through January 25th pertaining to firearms and or federal firearms licensees. Okay, this is heading where I was hoping it would so far. Agencies' plans, orders, and actions regarding the so-called Enhanced Regulatory Enforcement Policy pertaining to firearms and or FFLs. This is huge. Reports and related documents used by the White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention. The positions taken by the United States in any and all ongoing and potential litigation that affects or could affect the ability of Americans to exercise their Second Amendment rights. Agencies, classifications of firearms and ammunition. Wow, this could be huge. The processing of applications to make, manufacture, transport, or export firearms. Section 3, Implementation. Upon submission of the proposed plan of action described in Section 2 of this order, the Attorney General shall work with the Domestic Policy Advisor to finalize the plan of action and establish a process for implementation. Section 4, General Provisions. Nothing in this order shall be construed to impair or otherwise affect, I, the authority granted by law to an executive department agency or head thereof, or the functions of the Director of Office of Management and Budget relating to budgetary, administrative, or legal proposals. Okay, this is the boilerplate legal stuff at the end here. This order shall be implemented consistent with applicable law and subject to the availability of appropriations. This order is not intended to and does not create any right or benefit, substantive or procedural, enforceable at law, or in any inequity by any party against the United States, its departments, agencies, or entities, its officers, employees, or agents, or any other person. This is kind of just, boilerplate stuff that they add at the end of all these, I think. And yeah, that should be the end of it right there. It's just 2 pages long. This could definitely be sweeping. It appears that the Attorney General shall now look into all this and anything that she finds that would be violating the Second Amendment. hopefully is all going to be getting overturned as far as stuff to do with any of these bureaucrats. And this could be very, very far sweeping, and I hope this is an awesome sign. All right, I'll see you guys later on my live stream tonight, where we're going to talk about some Michigan shenanigans regarding the Second Amendment and many other laws, and we'll also talk about this as well. And look, guys, I literally stopped working to report this. Good news, I hope, to all of you. So if you guys would like to help support the channel, check out the links down there in the description, because this is a viewer funded channel and you didn't have to watch any ad reads at the beginning. So however you guys can support the channel, I really appreciate. All right, thanks for watching and have a good one.